English through stories. Intermediate English. Dust bunnies, the emerald treasure. Beneath an ordinary bed, a tiny family discovers a glowing emerald treasure that changes their quiet world. In this story, you'll practice natural English through a gentle adventure about curiosity, courage, and family teamwork. Listen carefully, read along, and let the images and story guide your understanding. Don't just study English, live it through stories. The dusty corner. Deep beneath the wooden frame of a bed, where the vacuum cleaner never reaches, lived a tiny, soft family. Dustin and Fuzzle were the heads of the household. They were round, gray, and very fluffy. Their home was built from soft fibers, lost threads, and golden cat hair. It was the quietest, safest place in the whole wide world. Two little bunnies. They had two children who were always full of energy. Drift was the older brother, always eager to explore the dark corners of the bedroom floor. Pippa was his younger sister, whose fur was so light she almost floated when she jumped. Every morning, they practiced their tumbling and rolling, making sure their fluff stayed perfectly messy and light. The giant treasure. One afternoon, Dustin noticed something unusual near the edge of the rug. It was far away from their soft burrow. He called Pippa over to help him investigate. "Look there," he whispered, pointing his fluffy paw. Something was glowing in the dim light. It was a giant, round object that shimmered with a strange, emerald green light. The shiny green mountain. Drift and Fuzzle joined the scouting party to see what the fuss was about. As they got closer, the object looked like a massive, smooth mountain. Fuzzle realized it was a glass marble, lost by the little girl who lived above them. "It is beautiful," Fuzzle said softly. Drift wanted to touch it, but he knew they had to be careful. The Great Chase. Suddenly, a draft from the open door pushed the marble forward. It began to roll fast. Drift and Pippa squeaked and ran ahead of it. The green marble chased them across the floorboards, clicking softly as it rolled, while the two young dust bunnies bounced and tumbled, trying to stay ahead before it caught up. A looming shadow. As the marble finally stopped near a heavy slipper, a giant shadow fell over them. It was a toy robot, standing tall and still. Fuzzle grabbed Drift's hand and pulled him behind a stack of old magazines. They held their breath, watching the robot. In the world of dust bunnies, even a silent toy can feel like a mountain. The brave father. Dustin saw that his family was nervous. He knew he had to lead them back to the safety of the bed. He hopped over to Drift and whispered, "We must be brave and move together." Dustin showed Drift how to use the shadows to stay hidden. He moved with grace, his light body barely touching the dusty floor as he navigated. Working together. To get the green marble home, the family had to work as a team. Dustin and Fuzzle got behind the heavy glass ball. They pushed with all their might, their soft bodies pressing against the cold surface. It was heavy, but they didn't give up. They pushed the marble inch by inch, moving it closer to the dark safety of their home. Back in the burrow, Pippa and Drift ran ahead to clear the path. They moved small pebbles and bits of hair out of the way so the marble wouldn't get stuck. Finally, with one last big push from the parents, the green treasure rolled into the center of their living room. The family cheered, their tiny voices sounding like the softest rustle of wind. Sharing the prize. Fuzzle sat with Pippa near the marble. The green light reflected in their eyes, making their home feel magical. "This will be our new sun," Fuzzle joked. She began to weave some purple thread around the base of the marble to keep it from rolling away again. Pippa helped her, tucking the soft fibers tightly into the floor. Moonbeams and dust. The sun began to set, and long rays of light stretched across the bedroom floor. Dustin and Fuzzle stood at the edge of their world, watching the dust motes dance in the air. "It was a big adventure for such small bunnies," Dustin said. Fuzzle nodded, resting her head on his shoulder. They were happy to be home and safe. Sweet dusty dreams. The house grew quiet as the little girl climbed into the bed above them. Drift and Pippa curled up together in a soft nest of feathers and wool. The green marble glowed softly in the dark, a reminder of their bravery. The Dust Bunny family closed their eyes, dreaming of the many treasures waiting to be found in the shadows. What about you? Have you ever found something small that felt special or meaningful? Did you explore it carefully, or did you take a risk? Think about how curiosity and teamwork play a role in your own life. If you'd like, share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more fun English lessons.